Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to my channel, Autumn and the Mage. This is a general message in regards to love for Gemini. It is general, so it might not resonate with you. If you were drawn to the video, then perhaps there's some message here intended for you, or perhaps the entire message is intended for you. But if it does not feel like it fits, if there's some part of it that doesn't resonate for you, don't try to force it. Just take what is yours and leave the rest behind. I'm starting here with the Star Temple Oracle deck, trying to draw a card for your overall energy and the energy of the person connecting with you. One fell out for you right away. Let's see if we can get one for the person you're connecting with. The person connecting with Gemini, please, can we get a card for their overall energy in regards to this connection? For Gemini, please. The person connecting with Gemini. Person connecting with Gemini, please. You came flying out of the deck, but I'm sorry for the delay. I really prefer to shuffle until they fall, which takes time. So I'm sorry about that. So for you, we get card number 4, which says the Universal Midwife, Maya. It says, I birth fruitful and sacred assignments, Gemini. So we're going to read from the book to find out exactly what that means. The person you're connecting with got Electra, Goddess of Balance, card number 13. It says, I create and foster reciprocal relationships. Wow, that's definitely a good thing, I would say. Let's start with you. Card number 4. I'm going to read from the book. The Universal Midwife. I birth fruitful and sacred assignments. A star is born. Maya, the Universal Midwife, supports you in opening wide to conceive, receive, and consciously deliver your divine creation. This is the birthing phase of a cohesive consciousness born from the sacred marriage of the divine feminine and masculine. You are entering a new era in which the feminine ascends and comes into balance with the masculine. Connect to the nurturing energy of Maya as the spiral of creation weaves together in euphoric unison, and you birth a baby, blessed beginning, or mission. So something new. I would interpret this as you're kind of manifesting something new for yourself, something, and not to say that this is a new connection, it could be or it could not be, but it's definitely a new chapter, a new path, and it's something that you've created, like the Empress energy. That's something that you're giving birth to. So it's definitely something you manifested and you've taken part in creating. Okay, so let's look at the person you're connecting with. Card number 13. Goddess of Balance. I create and foster reciprocal relationships. Electra, the goddess of balance, inspires you to establish healthy boundaries in your relationships and interactions with others. Blurred boundaries may create confusion, resentment, and disharmony in your life. Get clear on what you want and know that you deserve reciprocal, balanced relationships with equal give and take. Know your limitations and ask for help when you need it. Be open to receive graciously and allow others to gift the gift of giving. Electra helps you to break those relationship patterns that no longer serve you. Well, like I said before, that just looks like really great energy. They're trying to be balanced. It feels a little bit like justice energy and harmony and balance. There are so many cards in the tarot that represent that, that represent that equal balance, that equal give and take. Six of Pentacles comes to mind. The Temperance card comes to mind. There are just so many cards about that. But yeah, they appear to be, well, coming at this very kind of clear of past baggage and of past anything. It feels like a very clear energy, very clean. I don't know why I keep saying the same things. That just happens to me sometimes. But let's go ahead and draw some tarot. We're going to take a look at how you, Gemini, feel about the person you're connecting with, and then how they feel about you. And then we're going to clarify those cards. Can we please get three cards for how Gemini feels about the person they're connecting with? Okay, we have three cards. The Six of Cups, that's funny because we were talking about past over here. The Six of Cups can represent a past relationship, so it can be someone that you, someone from your past that you're reconnecting with. This can be a reconciliation card. The Six of Cups, though, is very sweet energy, really sweet and loving. It's like you feel like, or you have known this person forever, and it feels like you have that kind of connection with them, that kind of bond with them, which is really special and very sweet. It's really nice energy. Eight of Cups here. So this is walking away from something that no longer serves you, walking away from something that you were feeding into, that just isn't, it's no longer giving back. It's no longer helping you and moving you forward. So you have to walk away from that. This is another indication that this might be a past connection resurfacing, because this energy is, these two cards together, remembering the past, because the Six of Cups is also about thinking about fond memories with this person, thinking about good times and those really loving moments that you share with them, and letting go of the negative ones, letting go of the hurt and the pain. And then the Knight of Coins, which is the Knight of Coins is very kind of slow progress towards something. The Knight of Coins is taking his time getting where he's going. He's the slowest knight in the deck, but that's because he wants to make sure when he gets there, it's exactly what he wants it to be, And when he gets there, he's fully committed. He's not going anywhere. And so it can be about moving really slowly, but it can also be just really about wanting to take your time and wanting to be certain of every step that you're taking. Can we get three cards for, okay. Can we get one more for the person connecting with Gemini? How do they feel about Gemini? One more card. Okay. Already the two cards that I've seen here really match up with this energy of just really having, stepping forward with really just that like fresh kind of energy is how I'm feeling, and wanting just to give and take equally sort of energy. But the first card here is the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. You might be dealing with a Virgo, but the Hermit is about going within, looking inside ourselves, looking into that hope within us, that star, that inner knowing, turning to our intuition and asking ourselves these important questions that we need to ask ourselves, and allowing that to push us forward. But the Hermit is very withdrawn energy. It's somebody who's kind of stepped back because they're thinking a lot and they're assessing a lot. So they might not be communicating openly with you at this time with this energy here. The Two of Pentacles, this is balance. This is about keeping everything above water, and that like juggling kind of energy, just trying to keep everything clear and everything above water. we're going to clarify these cards for more information. The Four of Swords here is another like pause card. Both the Hermit and the Four of Swords are both very like withdrawn kind of energy. This person, there was possibly past hurt in this connection. This is, by the way, isn't this a gorgeous card? It's one of my favorites, especially in this deck. Actually, the Hermit is one of my favorites too. I don't know why, but all those, I mean, my channel's name is Autumn Moon, so I mean, it's not shocking that I like fall foliage, right? Anyway, two really pretty cards. Both cards remind me of Virgo energy, by the way, but this is just someone who's really withdrawn. She is resting. But she looks at peace, doesn't she? And she's thinking, though, about the battle to come. She's thinking about what's going to happen in the future, and like what steps she's going to take, and how she's going to win that battle. So this is a card of pause and like healing, but also a card of planning. And I'm just saying she because this is a female. This person doesn't necessarily have to be a female. But okay, let's go ahead and clarify. I'm going to start with you. And that's Six of Cups. Can you please clarify the Six of Cups for Gemini? Six of Cups for Gemini, please. I was a little bit distracted because I was noticing how in this picture she's got these like two orbs and she's like kind of manipulating them. And then he is also dealing with these two, you know, do you see what I'm saying? Here also, I feel like, I don't know, the two women here, there's something about them that it feels like similar to me. I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe you see it. It's not just me, but it stands out to me. Maybe that means something to somebody watching. I don't know. Can I please get clarification on the Six of Cups for Gemini? Okay. We get the Father of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles. And we get the Four of Cups. And the King of Pentacles, that's earth energy. So that's Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo again, but so it might be this person that you're connecting with, like something, the Four of Cups represents disappointment, or it's like, it's not pleasant, okay? The Four of Cups, it is like a disappointment, being disappointed, being, that's like the general, that's just like the very on the surface meaning of the Four of Cups. But it's possible that in the past there has been some, if this is the person that you're connecting with, there's been some kind of disappointment, possibly even feeling a little bit rejected, because the Four of Cups can sometimes signal that, that feeling of rejection. You know, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember the word. Well, it can indicate a feeling of being rejected, or like, but also the Four of Cups is focus on the negative, you know, focusing on how things aren't perfect or how things aren't great. And perhaps that has happened in this past connection. Perhaps like there was some feeling like they were focusing on the negative too much, and it was making you feel possibly a little rejected, or a little excuse me, a little just discontent. Let's go ahead, but that, it seems odd that that would come out. If you were, the Six of Cups is about remembering good times and remembering happy moments with somebody, but maybe mixed in with those happy moments are these feelings of not being good enough, or something along those lines there. For the Eight of Cups, we get the Ten of Cups and the Six of Wands. And the Ten of Cups, that's that feeling of peace. This is that equal give and take, knowing that you can share your emotions with someone and they're going to share back. It's a feeling of peace and a feeling of home with somebody, and balance and security, okay? And the Six of Wands, that's victory. That's having success. And it feels like here, I connected to the Eight of Cups. Because the Eight of Cups is definitely walking away from something. And I don't think that this is what you're walking away from. I feel like you're walking away so that you can be victorious. Sometimes we have to let go of, like I was saying here, that if there's a heavy focus on negative, if there's a heavy focus on how things aren't perfect, if you focus on negative and you focus on fears, then that's all you see. You know what I mean? And so we have to let go of that. We have to release ourselves from past hurts and past disappointments and guilt, if that's part of it, all of those negative emotions, because if we carry them forward, we put them on the next step of the relationship, the next phase of the relationship, okay? If you keep holding on to that. So I think that you're trying to walk away from that because you know that that's how you'll have this balance. That's how you'll have this victory and this connection. This card up here did indicate that this is something you've worked to build, you've worked to create. So it makes sense that you would have an understanding of the fact that you need to let go of that. You need to release it so that you can find that happiness you're looking for. Let's take a look at the Knight of Coins, which is the Knight of Pentacles again. Can you clarify the Knight of Pentacles? The Seven of Wands, the determination. The Seven of Wands is somebody who is very determined and also protective. Of the sun energy here. This is Leo, so you might be dealing with a Leo. But the sun, that's happiness, that joy, that peace. Father of Wands, this is fire energy. It's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Both of these could be Leo cards here, but this is wanting to protect and being dedicated to finding that joy, finding that happiness. And that the Father of Wands could represent the person you're connecting with, but it's also just very passionate energy, very confident energy, and wanting to be joyful and committed and confident in the connection. I feel like you're slowly moving towards that. It is something that you want to achieve. It's something that you want to get to. And so you're slowly moving closer to it. You're slowly moving to that happiness and to that confidence. And yeah, with that Seven of Wands coming up, you're really protective of that and protective of that desire. Let's take a look at the person you're connecting with. The Hermit. Can you please clarify the Hermit for me? Please clarify the Hermit. We get the Four of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, see, this person is they're healing, and they're thinking a lot about this commitment. The Ten of Pentacles, if you were not committed together in the past, then they definitely are trying to bring together this commitment in the future, because this is the Ten of Pentacles. This is stability. This is someone that you can count on, someone you can depend on, a connection that you know is not going anywhere. All right. And that's what they're thinking a lot about. And they're really thinking and healing and planning for this future, planning on either how to get back to this Ten of Pentacles if you're already connected with them, or how to strengthen it, or how to get there in the first place. Let's take a look at the Two of Pentacles. please clarify the Two of Pentacles? The Father of Swords. There's so many kings in this reading. The Father of Swords, that's air energy. So that's you, Gemini, okay? And it's also Libra and Aquarius. But the Father of Swords is trying to be really practical, trying to be really logical in the situation, really not trying to let our hearts like take us away on some on some path. We really want to focus on the truth of the situation, and which isn't to say that your heart isn't trying to show you the truth, but people sometimes can't hear it clearly. But this person is trying to be really logical, connected to the Daughter of Wands. This is excited, very excited, and this could be you here. This could be about your energy and feeling really excited to connect with you, feeling really the Daughter of Wands. That's the Page of Wands. It's really they have a spark, and they're excited, and they're feeling brave. They're feeling like excited really is the best word to describe it. And with the Two Pentacles here, I would say that they're balancing things. They're trying to keep everything above water. Perhaps that they're struggling with something else in addition to this connection, and they're trying to figure out how to manage both of them, like how they are coming through with this balance energy. And so it could be that they want to give to the connection, but also to something else, like perhaps their career or something along those lines. And they're trying to find a balance between the two, trying to figure out how to give to both. That could be part of it. Or they could be trying to just figure out how to manage the practical aspects of their life to allow themselves to move towards you. They do have this excitement here. The page is excited energy. But they are trying to be logical, trying to move forward in a way that makes sense and keeps everything in balance. Can you please clarify that Four of Swords? To clarify the Four of Swords, we get the Seven of Swords and the Devil. Okay, so the Seven of Swords indicates some kind of deception or sneaky behavior, something that wasn't clear, something that wasn't honest. I'm sorry, I just saw the face on this fox here, which is funny. And the Devil, this is obsession, and it's possible that there was some kind of deception, and they're really focused on it. They're really focused on that deception and how it hurt and how it had a negative impact on the connection in the past. There's something here about deception, and the Devil is energy that it's something that you allow to control your life. It's something that you allow to have control over the choices you make. And it could just be like an obsessive thought, something that you're really just thinking about constantly. So it could be that they've been focused on this deception, and that has been holding things back, and they're really trying to release that and heal it. Or it's possible that the deception was in regards to an obsession or an addiction or something along those lines, because this can represent addiction. And it possibly they deceived you or you deceived them. You would know how that resonates. But I feel like it's possible that this person deceived you, and they're trying to deal with that. They're trying to heal it and like come to terms with it. But yeah, they're in a very like stationary kind of energy. Like they're not moving right now. They're thinking a lot. They're really in their head, and they're really possibly like planning how to move in the future. Let's get some advice for you. We're going to start here with the Crazy Sexy Love Notes. Advice, please, for Gemini in regards to this connection. Give each other space. Oh, okay. Sometimes it's hard to work out our differences when we don't have enough space. So take a step back to create room for authentic conversation. This is the second time. No, I'm sorry. Perhaps you need to consult with a therapist to guide you through the emotional thicket, or maybe you just need some new tools for healthy communication. Whatever it is, don't try to fix it right now. Give each other space. So yeah, and you've been working on, because this is coming out for you, that you've been working on something that you're creating, and I mean, that takes time. For example, when a baby is in the womb, I mean, it has to be in there for 9 months in order for it to come to term, or so you have to give it that time. You have to give it that time to develop and become what it needs to be before it can move into the next step. And so it feels like, while I was shuffling these cards as well, I was thinking about this Four of Cups over here and this feeling of disappointment. I think it's possible that you think that this person's disappointed in you, and they're over here trying to deal with this. There's a lot of healing on their side. There's a lot of healing going on. I feel like you're being called to also do that with this give each other space card. Allow the healing to happen within you as well. Let's take a look at here. We're going to draw from Notes from the Universe. Can we please get a message for Gemini in regards to this connection? Message for Gemini, please, in regards to this connection. It says, pucker up, Buttercup. Being fair and reasonable will earn you respect and admiration, but being genuinely kind will make you a total love magnet. Go for love magnet, the universe. Yeah, and I think this is like this card here, give each other space. In that space, while backing up, when we take a step back from a situation, we can see it clearly. We can see it more clearly. We can see it. We can see the details better. And sometimes when we step back, you see the whole overall picture, and it makes more sense instead of focusing on these little things that we're like picking apart. Step back and look at the whole thing, and in that process, okay, allowing yourself to, when you see the whole picture, you can understand the other person better. I think that's what this is about, being genuinely kind. When you see the entire picture and you can see from their point of view, sort of like the Queen of Cups, that compassionate energy, that just really kind and understanding energy, and trying to be sympathetic to their side of the argument as well as your own side. That's a really attractive quality, when someone can do that, when they can be genuinely kind and genuinely understanding. Okay, so I feel like that's what this is calling for here. And that makes the situation, improve. And it makes you appear more attractive. It says you are destined for greatness on the wings of love. To clarify, the primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or ease, not even to refresh, rejuvenate, or restore. Hardly. The primary roles of love are to Yahoo, Yeehaw, and Woohoo. Get your love on, the universe. That's funny. I think one of the things that you were called to do was find the joy in the situation, right? You were being told to am I remembering that wrong? I think I might be remembering that wrong. Um, But that is what this card is saying, you know, find the joy in the situation, like really be happy in the process, you know. It's not saying that love doesn't do these things, okay? Love does all these things. It does heal, fix, mend, soothe, cure, ease, refresh, rejuvenate, and restore. But in addition to that, it's that feeling, you know, that excitement, that joy. And it's just, this is a reminder of that it's not just these things. It's also just the joy of being in it, just the joy of having it, and the gratitude of that. Like, that feeling. And apparently you're being called to see that in this connection. We're going to draw tarot for advice. 3 cards of advice or suggested actions. I hope this reading resonates with you so far, Gemini. Can we please get 3 suggested actions or advice for Gemini in regards to this connection? It really feels like this situation needs healing. You know, there's just so much here that indicates healing. And you've been working at it. You have. And so have they. You've both been working at it. You both want to come at this clear and clean and free. But it looks like more healing is just necessary. Like a little more time is just needed with all of the cards I'm seeing here, and with the advice coming from the oracle messages here. Just really be kind, be compassionate, be understanding, and give them the space they need. Back up from the situation for a minute and see it from further away. Can I please get 2 more cards? I'll see. The first message that came out was, the first message that came out is the 9 of Wands, and that is a call to stay committed to what is important to you. Those wands represent our passions. They represent things that we've really worked to achieve, things that we are proud of, things that we're excited about, and you're being called to stick to it. You've been on a path, and continue down that path. Don't give up. You're almost there. You have been, this is something that you've been nurturing. This is something that you've been growing so that you could give birth to it. So continue down that path because you're almost there. The 9 of Wands is almost there. And so continue down it. Don't give up is what that's saying. And then we get the King of Cups, and that's that compassionate energy I was talking about. That's that deep love and understanding, and just giving somebody the space, giving someone the compassion within yourself to allow them to feel what they feel and express what they feel, without judgment and without feeling like, sometimes we're afraid like any word that we say could just like end a situation, you know, and that this card and this space card would really allow both of you to express yourselves and not have that fear. So have that energy, that really just compassionate, understanding energy, loving energy. And then the last card we get was the Queen of Wands, which is passion. Okay, I feel like the King and Queen of Wands are both cards that kind of tell you to step into yourself. I mean, be confident in who you are. You are a magnificent person. You're an incredible person. And you need to step into that and kind of own who you are. And when you do that, you appear confident. You become more confident, which makes you attractive, and it draws in the things that you want. It draws in whatever it is that you're asking for. So be compassionate, stay on course, step into your power, be you, and you will draw in what you're looking for. So that is all that I have for you here, Gemini. I really hope that this reading resonated for you. I hope it made sense and that it clarified things for you. If it did and you'd like to share that with me, I'd love to hear it. You could post a comment, or you could like the video. That lets me know that it resonated with you. Also, my email address is listed in the description box of this video, so you can shoot me an email if you'd like to do that as well. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. My channel has suddenly just exploded out of nowhere, and I am so grateful. It's so fun to do tarot readings. I really enjoy it, and I'm happy that I get to share it with people. And I really am happy when I can help people understand things, or when I just can help people find their peace, move forward and move further along their path. That really brings me a lot of joy. So thank you so much for supporting me in that. I really appreciate it. And good luck to you. Remember to be positive, to think positive thoughts, and say positive words, because we draw in what we believe and we draw in what we say. So do that for yourself, because you deserve it. And good luck to you in this connection, and good luck to you in anything else that you are working on in your life. I hope I see you back here again soon. Have a good day, Gemini.